go. And I told you, just like I did a minute ago, that it is wrap it up. And we are looking at every car that there is. Folks, we got a lot to cover today. Not just paint schemes, but we got some things for you you're going to love. We got some callers that called in, some messages we want to play, some things we want to show you. Let's get back to the cars right now.
Man,
Look
come
at
on,
this man.
somebody.
Can he make it 2 in a row?
He can.
Will he? Will he make
Judging
it 2 in a
off
row?
of the championship race, probably not. He kind of struggled at Phoenix, but I mean, he can always turn it around. I told you he's going to win 5 races this year, so I'm 20% there.
Well, right. You got plenty of ways to go.
I'm still sticking with the 5 for the 5.
Okay. All right, coming in second place this week. Look at the
Whoa.
45, going with the
Hey.
Mobile One.
It's like a Tony Stewart throwback or something.
Man, Mobile One has dropped major cash over at the boys in Toyota, and I guess they all get a share, every team, so everybody's running Mobile One schemes. But you see the red horse, and you just got to think, how much meth's in that car?
Worth.
Jeremy Mayfield, right? Just
Is this a ripoff of the Penske Worth the heart thing?
I see what you're saying there. Yeah, I see that. I
What?
like this, though. I like just
I
the
do like
simpleness, the black, the white. I think the little bit of red, yeah, it pops. I almost want to make this wrap of the week, almost, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold off.
Oh, I forgot about that. I should have done that on my Larson. Too late now.
Too late.
Hey, I told you last week
There'll
that
be a penalty to pay.
the 45 was going to win the race, and he almost pulled it off.
Man, you get almost a point for that.
Almost a point.
Oh.
Hey, who's this?
This is the 12, the champ.
Why's he
The
got his
big
hood
man.
up?
Just hanging around.
He's just getting some work done. No big deal. Here's an early photo we got from over at the boys at Penske while they're getting it ready. This year's Advanced Auto Scheme. I like this.
It's very hot.
I like this a lot. I liked it last year. It's pretty much the same thing they were doing last year. Slightly different, sure, but I don't know how different. But I'm digging it still. Again, if I hadn't loved it so much last year, I'd be throwing more love at it right now. But, I mean, it's definitely got the 100%.
He does.
Hey,
the guy that won. Oh, no, this guy.
Yeah.
Won the last time we were at Phoenix, and
of one.
Blaney won the Cup last time we were at Phoenix.
Speaking of people winning at Phoenix and coming all the way through here, we're just in a giant chain of Chevys winning since then. Right?
Yeah.
So it's been
After you said at the beginning of the year that Fords were going to come on strong
right.
this year.
It's been nothing but Chevy.
They might, though, still. They're just figuring it out.
They
I
are.
think.
They are. It's just new. But right now, every single race, and the first 2 weeks, they even won the truck races and the Xfinity races. I can't even remember who won Xfinity or truck this week. I don't even know.
I don't know.
Well, anyway.
I was working.
The one, back again, the first time we saw this, it looked too orange. I think it was just a bad photo.
It doesn't look this bad on the track, I didn't think.
Yeah, this is much better. I dig it. I kind of, seeing it now, I kind of like that the orange is on the door because the black's on the top. It's almost like they cut that out and switched them,
Well, I see
Just
that.
a little thing right there, just to keep it mixed up. Put you a little bit of beer back there. I don't know. Do you want to mix beer and Kabuta? Those seem like dangerous things.
It's a violation waiting to happen.
Whew.
Take a look at this mother load.
What
That's
about
not
Papaw's boy?
That's not the mother load. That's the same car again, over and over and over.
He loves no colors.
Drinking the juice.
He loves the juice.
The monster juice.
Give him the juice. Oh, man, he loves that Monster Energy. That's why he's so short, they say.
Oh, he's drunk. He drunk it way too early in his life.
They fed it to him out of the bottle.
The bottle.
They did not follow the FDA regulations, and it stunted his growth.
Dang.
We'll find one day that the energy drinks are just this modern day cigarettes. We're all what we're doing.
Ban
Get the
'em.
diet cigarette. I got the lights.
Ban them for life.
Oh man. Hey, listen. Let's real fast before we go any further. Let's hit it up, folks. We've got a hotline for you to call. We'll come back and give you the number here in just a second, okay? That's the meat line,
That's
which
the
is
meat.
423-797-MEAT. And here's our cut of the week, caller of the week.
Hey, fellas, this is Jim Bob Cooler from up here in Strongville. I tell you, boys, what, I'm heading back here to Nashville, and by golly, it's better super speedway packages than what the next-gen car can go through. I tell you, man, it's bumper to bumper, man. I about won the 3 races there. Anyways, fellas, the reason why I was calling was I was wondering, you know how Kyle Busch used to be the most hated SOB this side of the world?
For the most
And
part.
he went to that RCR and started driving that Chevrolet.
Right.
Now everybody loves him and his uncle's brother. What do y'all think about Denny Hamilton went there, or Joey Logani? My God, if they put them in the 48 Hendrick car, do y'all think he would win the championship and be everyone's favorite driver? Anyways, fellas, I'm going to head on off here. I hit about 17,000 potholes on there in East Tennessee, and my steering's more crooked than them back roads in the valley, and I'm going to have to go get me about 17 different alignments. Well, y'all boys take care of the show. Woo-woo!
All right, well, it was that Jim Bob
Cooter
from Saltville.
Did he?
Just up the road.
That is just up the road.
He said he wanted to know. I believe he wanted to know if Denny Hamlin.
He said Denny Hamilton. Did you catch that?
Denny Hamilton.
Denny Hamilton.
Is that like Lewis's?
I don't know.
Lewis's brother? Is he in like the G4 E series over there? In the
if they put him or Joey Logani, he said in the 48,
he'd win the cup.
They're gonna win the cup.
Well, maybe.
Well, Logano was going to.
Alex Bowman ain't looking like he's doing it, is he?
No, he's not.
That's not going well at all.
Oh, yeah.
I would say, you know what? Honestly, what if Denny Hamlin got in the 48? Do you think it would be different than the 11? Could he do something in Hendrick? Can Hendrick do something Gibbs can't do?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. It's pretty even.
It's pretty even, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Logano, they might be a little bit better on consistency than Penske is right now. But, you know, the car, they're in a Ford also. So, you know, the Ford's been working. Let's get back to cars here real fast. And then we'll,
that was a good call. Somebody, y'all call in now.
Yeah, let's
tell us what you think.
Let's find the number here.
There it is.
Voicemail, hit us up, 423-797-MEAT.
That's right.
Cut us off a slice of whatever you got and let us know how it's hanging, how we do it. We were looking at Papaw's best boy in the 54. Look at here.
Oh, man.
My goodness.
Gosh.
Is it?
This is miserable because it just reminds me of Danica. There's our Danica count. We got
Danica. There's another one. Yeah, we got to keep up with these Danica counts. We got to get a live counter in here.
Yeah, I think that's number 2 or 3 for the season.
Who knows? It's
somebody
needs to keep up.
It looks like her old car.
Having the 10 on it with the green and the orange. She didn't have this much orange, but man, they were pretty close, weren't they? You know, I like both of these colors a lot individually, but together I do not care for either one of them. Serve Pro needs to change their color scheme. I guess it draws attention. It's weird.
Yeah.
Orange and neon green together is just so.
Like the old Ty Dillon, you know the. What the hell is that?
Dillon.
Yeah, him.
Son of
Yeah.
In that Gain car.
Oh man, now
that was a good car.
That was better. This one's got a lot of orange.
This one's not. Yeah.
But get used to this.
But hey,
this is coming. This is who has been sponsoring Kyle Busch's son his whole coming up career. So you know, if they're going to do a Chase Elliott Napa thing and come up with him, this is going to be the Braxton Busch look. In the future.
Good finish though, P6 for direction.
Yeah, right.
Man.
That's his home track. He really wanted a good finish there. He was fighting for a 5th to get that top 5, but some guys got him at the end.
Here's another one.
Here's another one.
Here's
same old thing again.
Yeah, give it to him.
Yep.
He's got it doing a good job in this paint scheme.
You know, there's nothing truer that anyone's ever said than, boy, Johnny Morrison loves him some Martin Truex Jr. and some NASCAR.
Yeah.
And especially, I heard about him doing, well, I didn't hear about him. I listened to an interview he did. That makes more sense. I listened to an interview he did, and it might have been with Junior a couple of years ago. And he was saying, like, he did not watch NASCAR whatsoever, had no idea about anything, and kind of like customer base and people working for them drew attention to a sponsorship, and then it just all went from there, which kind of blows my mind because if anybody's in on NASCAR, this dude sponsors everything that's ever made in NASCAR. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's like, our customers love it. I guess it's working. They're making money, NASCAR. I mean, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. Speaking of things you could get, look at this hat right here in front of Justin.
And y'all see this?
Oh, my gosh. Look at that. That's a Junior Motorsports genuine real tree. Is that a real tree or is that a timber? What is that?
Junior Motorsports. It's a
true timber camo.
True timber. It's even got a back.
Junior Motorsports.
What a deal, y'all! It's at the back part of the hat. The price. Oh, it's at least $46.99.
$46.99 hat can be yours absolutely free.
Woo.
Woo, it's just
How?
sitting here waiting on you.
Tell me how.
All you got to do is put in the comments who's going to win the race this week.
Mm.
That's at Phoenix. You pick the winner. You're the only one that picks it. You get the hat. If other people pick it too, we'll random draw, and somebody will get that message. We're sending you a brand new junior hat. Nobody's even wore it yet. It's amazing.
Man.
Absolutely amazing. You know what else is amazing? That's our sponsor, the folks over at White Blaze Outdoors. They can hook you up with absolutely any adventure package you want in the Highland, Appalachian, Tri-Cities, Chevy, Mountain Empire country area. That's,
It's unique.
as a child, the area we okay, for you out-of-towners here who ain't from around Bristol, we got a Bristol button here for the kids.
It's Bristol, baby.
If you ain't from Bristol, everybody calls it the Tri-Cities area, but they spent millions of dollars recently trying to come up with a better name for our region, and they voted, what was it, the Appalachian Highlands?
That's it.
Okay. I could have thought of that for way cheaper. But also, it's also called the Mountain Empire quite often. So geography-wise, as a child in the 80s, I learned we live in the Chevrolet Mountain Empire based off the Wild Bill Gatton TV commercials
That was,
of where we live. So this Wild Mountain Empire, man, you can hit up any of these trails, the backwoods, the horse adventures, the super snake time, the lizard skinners, the pick 'em ups, Billies, any of those adventures. Check out the website. Hit them up. These are great people. They're going to love what they do for when you're doing what they're doing. We're going to take the most quick break you've ever seen and be right back.
So fast.
Hey,
Wrap it up.
we're back.
Already?
Already, it was that simple.
Man.
Didn't take but a moment. I hope you didn't even feel the pinch.
Wow.
We are looking at cars and hollering about scars we're getting from beating our heads against the table looking at this trash.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my
What is this?
This is just absolute trash.
You didn't have to think about it for like half a millisecond. This is absolute trash.
They just literally was like, a car's red.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't even... Is it more to capitalize the letters? Don't do that. I want to get out cheap as possible, okay? Lowercase font, basic words, just write on Brakes Plus. Brakes Plus what? Sir? Don't worry about it. Put it on there. Brakes Plus. They'll know what it means.
Yeah.
No more details
Does
are
this
needed.
got anything to do with?
Well, I think it does. I think Brakes Plus is a Mavis brand or franchise. I don't know. We don't have Mavis here in the Appalachian Highlands.
Nope. We're not cool enough
We
for
got
that.
White Blaze Outdoors, fool. Call them.
That's
They'll change
right.
your brake pads. It'll be expensive because they're
Yeah.
not mechanics, but they'll do it. I don't care for this.
No, it's terrible.
This is the most low-grade, low-energy, non-work effort car of the year so far. And that's saying a lot when the 51 showed up with a flat black
Right.
car with
I
a
was
sticker
gonna-
on it.
Yeah.
But at least it had a tree in it, or in the sticker, so you got to give them that.
Jeez.
Oh, Joey.
Oh.
They say green cars are unlucky amongst racers.
I hope so.
Well, Joey, I've picked him 3 weeks in a row, and he has not won, so I'm almost mad at him for not doing what I said.
Yeah.
I will say
He gets on the front row every time, but then he
Right.
doesn't do well.
he's got to rearrange what he's doing. He's got to finish in the front and start better in the back.
Mm.
What do you think about this scheme? I mean, the Hunt Brothers pizzas are pretty close, but I kind of like this one better than the ones that were on Harvick's, just cause the stripes. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. No.
It's not great. No, I'm not saying it's good, but it's better than. I don't know. Is it better?
Maybe a little
I
better
don't
than
know.
Harvick's. I don't know.
The more I look at it again, it's just I keep thinking of Christmas. That's all it's about. And there's a lot of wasted space on that back fender, also, honestly.
Yeah.
And it's not like you have anything cool going on for aesthetic there. Just stamp something on there. Gas station pizza. Come on.
Love it.
Oh, what about the Raptors here?
Hey, it's a different raptor.
This is his main normal Raptor for the year.
This is a velociraptor.
Notice all the weird random shapes. This is also came out at the same time, I should say, as the Exalta that had the big black bar on the back that everybody's like, oh, nope, those are weird shapes for tricking the lasers.
Are lasers tricked by shapes?
Well,
NASCAR did, what they do every now and then.
and they get weird lasers, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think so. To me, my understanding of lasers is the distance that the light beam travels and then reflects. So a color should not, colors reflect light differently, of course, but I think, they've thought of that being, NASCAR, a pretty big operation. They've considered there being different colors. So I wouldn't think, I don't know. But, again, I don't know the process. I know how, 3D scanner works. Color doesn't matter there, but.
I liked last year's better.
Me too.
This looks too much like the ridiculous Morgan and Morgan
Yeah.
car that's on the 8 sometimes and everywhere else you see it.
What about this? Are we in the age of this? Is this what it? Has it moved on? This is how they look now. You go to the 2000s, you see the 2000s cars, and they have a look to them, and the 2010s cars, and is our age Morgan and half highlighted cars?
Maybe.
Oh man.
I hope not.
Well, guess who's back again?
He is back for the third week in a row in this.
I think it's all he's got.
It's all he's got this year?
Start of the year, it was like 12 races they had for this and 2 for something else. Like I said, Quaker State's got 3, and they haven't ran it yet, but I've seen a picture of it, and it's hot. Freeway, can he win again?
Yeah, he can win again.
This week?
This week?
Can he win this week?
I'm not feeling it.
I ain't either. I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing this paint scheme being good looking either.
It's because it's not.
This baby blue is
bringing that Kelly
stupid.
Blue book back.
Stupid.
Even though it's
Lord
been
have mercy, I'm about to bust.
it's been helping me this week because I'm selling a car and that
Oh, yeah?
KDB told me what to sell it for.
Oh, there you go. Making use of those sponsors. See,
Thank you, Chase.
it pays to sponsor the cars. People use the companies.
That's right.
There's your data. There you go. What are we doing next? Look, new sponsor for Brad, Consumer Cellular, which is a cell phone company targeted at, I believe, old people. Is that right? That's my understanding. It's considered their target market is senior citizens.
They love money.
They do love money. To announce this sponsorship, for whatever reason, it needed to be convertible. Maybe the senior citizens drive convertibles in the commercials or whatever. So they cut the top off of one of last year's Cup cars and then wrapped it and flat panned the whole back end and put a second seat in it and just drove it around. So they've got a convertible 2023 Cup car with 2 seats in it, wrapped like this. That they can do spin-outs in, I guess. Speaking of which, is it not crazy that back in the day there was a convertible series in NASCAR? Like,
yeah,
you would go to Daytona and the convertibles would run, and who was like, yeah, man, I'm going to get in the convertible. These dudes did not care.
Let's scrape our heads on the asphalt.
Oh, man. People are not giving that enough credit. Like, there needs to be something done.
Oh, no.
Here he is.
More rat-infested warehouses spending money with lawsuits.
Oh.
Ooh.
How did that dang deal get here?
Well, come up overnight. If you leave a field open anywhere near a low-income neighborhood,
Them rats will come running.
they'll get right there and build a Family Dollar right before you wake up in the morning. They'll have it like magical elves in the night coming out to clean shoes, They run out there in the field in the middle of the night or half a swamp and stick that Family Dollar up before you know what's going on, and then they're in there, chim chimily, and all that, and dancing around. Record-breaking sales.
That's right.
They can pay Big Jim and his boys to run this all week.
Eric Jones.
I do not care for
14.
this one. That's just the company's colors, but it looks cheap, and I don't care for it. The end.
Yeah, the end. That's right. That's all you can say.
Guess who's back again?
Delaware. He's
Delaware
gone.
Life.
Hey, this guy's This guy was running pretty good. I mean, what did he finish? 15th?
Yeah, he did better than he did at the 500.
He was running better than that. And
He
then
was.
at one point, LaJoy, can't remember what happened to him, but LaJoy was like top 5.
Yeah.
And Hocevar was running 12th, and I'm like, this is insane. Spire Motorsports.
They coming, baby.
And I was
With
like,
a hat today.
what's his face?
Dylan!
Oh.
You son of a...
He must have been a lot worse than we actually thought.
Apparently, right? The 77s took a big step up here the last few weeks. On the paint scheme this week, they got a bunch of micro words just printed above and below where it says Delaware Life.
Mm.
I mean, with your eyesight, you probably can't even tell they're on the screen. That's how small they are. So I hope that's important information. I know it makes me nervous seeing a ton of fine print on a life insurance policy company. That would make me not want to look at the car. But that's just me. I'm not into fine print. Maybe the boomers are.
Oh, no, there it is.
You boys are back. Woo!
Take a look at this motherload.
Man.
I heard this guy now is the #1 lawyer, money-wise, I guess, in America. This Morgan &
I
Morgan.
assume, because I've been seeing it on basketball games and everything. Like, he's everywhere.
Well, if you're that big a lawyer, sooner or later, aren't you fighting cases against yourself, really? I mean, that's got to just be hard to keep up with.
Hey.
They've done a little something different. Remember when they put it on Kyle's and they put those palm trees
They
on
had
there?
a tree on it, yeah.
They got a cactus now in front of the 3 and stuff.
Cactus.
Woo! We can't see the hood, so we don't know if Morgan is up there with his shirt off again, tanning or something this week.
Hope so.
Man, you got to hope so. You got to hope that when the 3 eventually runs into the wall,
Morgan's crushed.
Morgan's there to take it. Oh, let's see what else here. Oh, hey, Coca-Cola.
Spiced. Ooh, Ricky.
Spiced.
Dude. Ricky's going to get crazy and down here in the desert.
Have you ever
come
seen
on,
the movie
Ricky.
Dune?
No, I've been seeing the commercials for the second one.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I didn't watch the first one.
Well, Dune 2 is out. Now, they made the Dune originally in, I think, 1984. There's a lot of, and it wasn't as good as the new one's been made. The part 1 I saw, and it was okay. It was good. Don't get me wrong. But part 2 is supposed to be amazing. So the whole point of Dune, though, is they're fighting for spice. Spiced stuff, like spices.
Like spices.
Yeah. So Coca-Cola wants to cash in on the Dune hype right now.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, well, we get the
Yeah,
spiced
spice.
Coca-Cola. All of a sudden, I'm the guy from episode 1 of Star Wars. Yeah. How much for the woman and the boy? The Wookiee. He didn't say any of those things, I don't think.
He may have. You think Ricky will say that when he's drinking the Coke spiced in his car?
You know what? Today I saw on YouTube Junior is on vacation from the Junior Download, Dale Jr. And McGee, who is also a UT alum, from Marty and McGee, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. He's filling in for him on Ask McGee instead of Ask Junior. And he's on there. He's got a Baby Yoda on the desk instead of a diecast, and he's wearing a Star Wars racing jacket.
Nice.
So he's obviously also a very big Star Wars fan like myself. I got to hit that guy up. He knows all the things I know. Look at this. Best friends.
Confetti.
It's all paw prints.
It's all kids painted their birthday cake.
They got
through their birthday cake.
cats
on the
and
side
dog stickers all over it. Like it's supposed to be his. Every year they do like an ally pet thing. So,
yeah,
here it is.
Is it a petting zoo?
It's for small animals. It's always a competition for girliest looking car of the year. And
I tell you what, I haven't liked any of Bowman's paint schemes this year.
Well,
the one he's been running, I didn't like it that much, and this one's worse.
If you don't like purple, you're not going to care much for the 48's offerings.
That's true.
Because that's about all they're handing out over there. I think maybe Jimmy just quit winning races on purpose so he could not have to wear purple anymore.
I'm not against purple.
I'm not either.
I don't know.
I would not dare say something like that about Grimace. Yeah.
This guy.
That guy?
He's got to get together.
Yeah, right? Now, I've been a defender. Oh, yeah, he's fine. But going in now, I'm like, well, maybe it's time to start thinking.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know he's trying. He's just having some bad luck and stuff. He's a talented driver. I have no doubt. It's just not going his way. You know what can go your way, and that's if you subscribe, like, follow, request. What are other words of actions you can do? Click, ring, sing, call.
Stamp.
Yeah, that's a good one. Just go to wrap it up the show, wherever, and do it. And if you didn't, you won't, and we don't care. We're going to take a quick break, come back, tell you about something that will absolutely blow your mind, and then talk to you about more cars. Bye. Oh, yeah. Wrap it up. We're looking at paint schemes and coming up with dope fiends.
Dope
I could not think of anything that rhymed. You know who won't be filled with dope fiends is your trip on White Blaze Outdoors hiking adventure. They guarantee there will be no drug addicts attack you during the hike.
Yeah.
That is their personal guarantee. It does not say it on their website, but I bet they would refund the money to you if you were attacked by a drug addict while on a hike.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably. I mean, that, unless that's something you requested as a special part of the hike adventure.
You want a custom trip.
Right. Maybe you're into, like, what is the thing with the girl with the bow? The
Hunger Games.
The Hunger Game. You want to get that adrenaline going. You want a Hunger Games scenario. You're out in the woods running. They could provide people to be chasing you and put you in these be hunted. That could happen.
Heroin addicts with syringes.
I don't know if you want to it really depends on the price, honestly. It depends on the budget, I would bet. $100 and you want like an 8-man team to track you through the woods? You're going to get heroin addicts off State Street. Now, if you want to drop $1,000, we can get some decent people to run you down in the woods, right? I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, White Blaze,
awesome.
We love them, and they love absolutely nothing we do. Oh, we looked at this crap, and Poppy Banks back.
There he is.
Oh.
It's the Poppy.
Poppy.
Is that
They got the poppies out in the desert.
Man, I got some in my yard.
Do you?
But they ain't come up yet.
Oh,
it's
man.
too cold here.
Got that heroin. The man run a heroin field out in Aberdeen, Virginia.
That's it.
Woo! Poppy's been everywhere that Hemrick has went. Poppy is definitely just a Hemrick backer. Why?
It's a terrible decision.
I don't know. They love orange this week. They
it's a lot of orange.
Orange, white, and black. Wait till you see the 16 again. Man, they cranked the printer up again.
All right.
Here, I guess who's back?
More juice.
We didn't even know.
Juice. They all got all kinds of money.
Signed up for some more races.
Sonny D.
Sonny D is now, I mean, they're making waves now. Now we're talking. Now they're putting up Budweiser numbers on the 4-car.
Yeah.
Somebody at marketing got excited. We're the new Budweiser, guys.
Let's do it.
Sonny D.
Yeah.
Get it to the frat houses. What do we get here for the 4-car? That was a 20th place finish.
Man.
He has got to step it up. I know Stuart Haas hasn't figured out everything that's ever happened on Earth to them yet. And also, let's just stop the paint scheme here. Let's just go into conversation mode. I wish we had some Jeopardy music or something. Online automatically, you've seen, I'm sure, that there's talks. The talks are real with Honda coming.
Yes.
Okay. So everybody automatically, Ford's deal runs out with Stuart Haas. So everybody's, Honda to Stuart Haas next year. But Honda's just in talks. Think about when Toyota came in, the last time Dodge came back, like they started Truck Series or ARCA and worked their way up into Series. It took like several years to have their car ready, to have their engine. Like there's a lot to building a car to get their crap. I don't think Honda can show up next year and back Stuart Haas. If Stuart Haas leaves Ford, I think they go Chevy. I think Toyota's happy with the number of cars they have. And Tony Stewart absolutely loves people at GM for whatever reason. That's just my thoughts. I don't know. Honda. Who would go Honda?
Shoot.
Who would be a prime candidate to, like, be the Honda team?
Like
Kohlig?
Yeah, like Kohlig or Spire or somebody.
Spire,
like,
oh my God, yeah.
Rolling into Honda.
Spire.
Seeing how it does.
With their money right now.
Yeah.
And then coming to, yeah, man, Spire could get
all that
serious.
What was it? That was all last year, all that money? I can't remember.
Gamebridge? Yeah, that's
it.
like the half owners now. So, yeah, that's probably something real there. That's where people need to put their money. Oh,
here's another Stewart
add a
car.
one to the front. They're right there together. At least they're building the cars even, I guess.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Running the Mahindra again.
Yeah.
Another place where dirt isn't involved with a dirty car. Everyone loves dirt.
Stuart Haas usually runs well at Phoenix. We'll see if they improve this weekend.
Yeah.
But
you know, how much was that just Harvick? Put it in the comments.
Yeah, tell us, people.
Do something.
We don't know.
Hey, you don't want to do something else? Let me show you this. Here's the contact. You want to know how to send us things? There's the P.O. box. Put it in the mail. There's the meet number again, just in case you can't figure out how your phone works with the MEAT if you ain't got a phone like that. 6328, baby. 6, that's your Brad. 3, that's Dale. That's not Austin. 28, Davey,
that's it, man.
Oh, man, yeah. Good times. All right. Oh, anyway, we're people here. It's a good thing we put up the host names about 3/4 way through the show, I guess. Let's get back to Dirt and Bert. Here's Bert.
There he is.
Second week in a row running the Safeway, Albertson, Ritz Cracker, Dawn, Coca-Cola, Dawn.
What do you think?
Pampers, crackers.
Man's coming back to Cup for the second time, and he's not really doing much.
Man, he's got to step it up. He's got to step it up. I know it's new Toyota over there and everything. He had a pretty good run, though. Where was he? He was leading or in the top 5. Was it Atlanta? But Atlanta's also a plate track, you know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't either. But
it's been more than 2 days ago.
The 43's definitely running better than he is. And he's been here before. It's not like he's a super rookie or anything. He's got to step it up. Is he the weakest Toyota? Is there a weaker Toyota? I'm trying to think, really. I don't know anymore.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Toyota's pretty strong. You got to give him that.
Give it.
Get it, boys. All right. Now, there's the other Stewart
There's another
Haas.
Stewart Haas car.
You got him 3 different decals on the nose. Just the name and then the name with the name and the logo name. Go stacked, go flat. You do them all. They got every one of them you need right there. It's not a bad-looking car, but he needs to do something with it. You know what I mean? Get that sucker rolling. Put it somewhere. Generator, baby!
Generator. I always get emotional damage when I stand next to a generator.
Absolutely. Todd Gilliland, after leading 72 laps?
Atlanta, yeah.
Okay. 72 laps. I saw a stat after this. That now, Todd Gilliland has led more laps than Austin Dillon did in 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, and so far in 24.
Oh, man.
72 laps Todd got in one race.
David is up there in his bus, cracking open beers, celebrating.
Man, it's time for the 3 to think about retiring. That's what
true.
it says to me.
That is true.
Let's take another quick break. And really, just everybody, if you would, just take this time and just really search your hearts and pray for Austin Dillon. Just to have the courage to step away from the wheel and let Big Heel Boy in there and see what he can do with it, okay? It's just time. I'm sorry.
He's coming.
All right, we'll be right back. Oh, buddy, baby boy, we coming back and just looking at these fat paint schemes.
Yeah.
Coming out at you. We are in the Bristol area.
It's Bristol, baby.
And we are down here waiting for you to send us stuff, give us calls. We need your input. Call us at the meat line 423-797-MEAT.
Meat.
Lay it down for us. Give us a slice of what you got, baby. Also, put in the comments who you think's going to win this week's race. You can win this Junior Motorsports $400 1,000 valued hat that I just value. I can value anything and anything I want.
Exactly.
It's like a yard sale. You come in my house, I can put a price on anything.
Here comes the money.
Right there. That's a $400 hat at my house. Get ready for it. Go now.
Lapchi.
All right, we were back with Jenny Boy.
And
here's his partner.
Here he is.
He's got the Horizon Hobby Hideaway.
Oh, man. A bad race for this guy after two incredible races.
Yeah, he's been
he
was killing it. And then front road. And here we are.
There they are.
But they're driving the Penske cars, and you can't really compare that because the 12 wound up third, and you got Logano also in the top 10.
Right.
So definitely something on the front row end, a setup or something possibly really kicked them in the teeth. Speaking of kicking in the teeth, here's Kyle Busch back in the ozone. Any car that has to have a Surgeon General's warning completely down the side of it is why did you bother? You know, I can't read the Surgeon General warning. The fact that it has to be there is so crazy to me. Like you see his fire suit, and half of his fire suit is a giant Surgeon General warning. It's so ridiculous looking. It's
what happened to him? He was running good at the beginning.
Yeah, and
I can't remember what happened.
He was really contending, and I thought he was going to have something. And then what happened? Did he hit the wall or he got hit?
I can't.
Dang it! Because I remember I was like, "There's no way he's going to bring it back now." Or no, was it speed and penalty?
Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
I don't remember him crashing or anything.
Because he was, because he had he got stage points in the first stage. I'm almost positive.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah, he's pretty sporty there the first half of the race.
I think he hit something on the car. I can't remember the details. Something I don't want to remember is Justin Haley coming at us in the 51 car.
Yeah.
This is
Fulton
Prison Eagle Club.
Folsom County Prison Blues.
Here's how you properly pronounce this car.
That's it, yeah. Okay, thanks.
I like he's got the gold wheels matched up with it. He's had this sponsor ever since he's been in a race car. He must know somebody at the Fulton County Eagles Club.
Yeah.
Because they go everywhere he goes. And he won in this, didn't he? Didn't he when he had this on the 77 and he won that cup race? It was rain shortened. Was that Dega or was that a spring?
Daytona, wasn't it?
Daytona. Okay, yeah, Daytona.
Yeah, rain shortened Daytona race.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, well, it had to be. He ain't got no sponsors. Speaking of that Kohlig again.
There it is.
There it is. Boy, it's cooking
Just
it up.
More white than the other one, that's all.
That's it. Same thing again. Hey, Derek Kraus, 2 weeks in a row. This is what, race number 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Half the season he's already ran. Why didn't they just run him? Didn't do jack. Well, AJ got one good go in there, but the Williams got dead last, so. I guess 28th.
28th.
He started 33rd though. He made 5 fantasy points.
Improving. He's improving.
He got 9 total points. It says here in a piece of paper I just found in my hand. Expectations for the 16 car again next week? Not high.
About the same.
Yeah. Just put some laps on. Honestly, he got top 30. He busted the top 30. He beat some people. That's not bad. First race. He led that race also at one point, so, I mean, give him that.
Yeah.
The 2 car, always,
always in the back.
Just
Except for that 4th place finish that I said could be his best finish of the season last week.
It might be, right? It might be. They don't have a lot to talk about over at the Cindric camp. I know I was out for a motorcycle ride the other day and happened to turn my XM on my earbuds onto NASCAR. And Joey Logano was on there. Just the only thing he could talk about, they were asking about Cindric, was bow ties, how he loves bow ties.
Wow.
And I was like, okay.
Good for him.
Yeah, they talked about that way too much. Coming in, look at the 21 car.
Oh, it's something different,
I
even
like
though
it.
it's. I don't understand those shapes.
I'm calling it my rap of the week.
The rap
right
of the
here.
week?
I'm giving it to it.
You
I love
crazy.
It. I love it.
You crazy?
Look
What's
at them shapes.
Draver shapes?
Dravers.
Nobody can call that the rap of the
Hey,
week.
now listen, Draver ran a race last year on the 43. 21 stole it from him. I liked it when it was on the 43 also. It was a lot like this, except the number was maybe a different color. But this is such a departure for the 21. I'm just so
Well,
I'm giving them extra credit because I'm so tired of seeing red and white on it.
I'll give you that.
Just some different
That's all
color.
I'm giving you.
Well, I like the arrows that are like 3D there. That's cool. That's a cool shape.
No.
Something different, man. Come on, man. Hey, what about this one? This one up yet?
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, another.
He's going to be down somewhere dark in the bottom.
Oh.
Osgrella. Have you
Sheesh,
got
man.
online to invest in your N29 Capital Partner Limited Liability Corporation yet?
1 week I'm gonna have to actually see what that is, 'cause we keep talking about it every week. We're like, what's that? And we're like, I don't
Right.
know.
Get you one of them and one of them Cialis drinks. You'll be in shape.
Shoo.
You have everything you need.
Everything I ever needed in my life.
I wonder what does Natalie? No, Natalie Decker still got some sponsor, but she doesn't have this one. So I was about to say if they're sharing it, but I guess not.
She did.
That might be true. Oh, a new scheme for the
Hey.
7. But here's what's weird.
I kind of like this.
They had this scheme last year on the 7 car on a show car. And I saw a picture of it last year, and I was waiting. I had the picture saved like all season, waiting on the scheme to come, and it never came. Finally, this year, here we go. And this is also what Kyle Busch had on his Spire truck when he won over at
Atlanta?
yes.
Okay.
I couldn't remember if my weeks crossed up. If it was
Yeah,
last week
it
or
was
the week
Atlanta.
before.
Yeah, I kind of like this.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a soft pastel colors
Yeah.
that mix well together.
Very different, right?
Very different.
Yeah. This is definitely you don't have to worry about the half highlighter group, right? This
All right.
this is going to stand out just for not being flashy, not for being shiny.
Yeah.
For some reason, it makes me think of Easter eggs, and I don't know why. I guess it's pastels.
That's it.
It also
It's coming up.
has an amazing amount of small writing on the hood. I'm not sure they could fit one more letter on that hood. It almost looks like the hood's a light white color. It has so much writing on it.
I mean, I said it last week.
Say it again.
I'm not liking these hoods this year on these cars.
What the hell is that?
Exactly. I don't know. It's just way too much going on.
It's too busy. Too busy. We ain't got time for all this busyness. It's too busy.
There's a guy that's out there burning them down on water heaters. He's getting flat tires and hitting the wall, and he's having a rough start.
He's the Dark Knight. Ream. Coming in the night. The Ultra. Boy, I didn't like this car at all last year. It was just red.
Right. This is a lot better.
This is better, but it kind of distorts the shape of the car in my brain almost. Like
Yeah.
they've done some tricky things with those lines. It's
Huh.
interesting. Like I look at it from one angle, and then I look at it from another, and I'm just not sure how to take it.
I don't know.
I don't either. I'm fine with it at this moment. I'm going to roll with it. It's better than what they had, but I do complain again. There is a lot of wasted space for a giant spike. Just to go back at the Yahoo word, why didn't you just write Yahoo bigger?
I think Seabell's just hung over from that disappointing exit to the championship race.
Maybe they're just figuring this year's crap out. And then they're going to strike. I mean, the last 2 years they've come on hard at the end. So
Right.
right after Seabell was
Hey.
the 44 of J.J. Yaley that is not entered in this week's race at 37th position.
Well, that's good.
Or 34th position, excuse me. But following that, look at this Bubba
U.S.
Air
Air
Force.
Force.
I dig this.
I do like this.
This got to
It does.
absolutely. And honestly, this was in contention for Rap of the Week. This was my other choice. I probably should have waited. I just like it. Every time the Air Force puts out one of these plane-looking cars, as in an airplane, I should say, not plane-looking, I'm just down with it. I'm like, yeah, baby.
Is there anything on the hood we don't know?
Don't know. The only real picture was on an advertisement, and it was very small and blurry. And this cartoon send-in for approval looked better than that, so that's what we went with.
Nice. I like it.
Like it. We got two more. What we got? Zane. Zane got him a little wall, I remember.
Yeah.
He was not doing well.
He
He's
broke the
having
wall.
good rookie
Well,
time.
His wheel fell off, and that's why he didn't destroy the wall. When you have suspension parts of a very heavy stock car hitting the wall, it broke it.
Just hanging around. It goes right into the wall. Nothing you can do. You just hang out in there and let it go. He needs definitely to. He's getting all the. How should we word this? Getting all the rookie mistakes out of the way now. Which for Trackhouse, who has him signed, probably loves it because he's crashing Spire cars everywhere.
Spire cars, yeah.
Not their cars. So they made a really smart move there, and whatever deal they got, I'm sure they're paying for them somehow. All right, let's see the last one. Old Chris Buescher come in last. Man. Also, a wheel fall off. And a wheel
maybe this is what I was thinking of. Maybe I'm confused.
Well, now, his whole wheel, completely, like the hub came out, everything. And yet, he's the one who hit the wall and they stopped it on red flag.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Well, but 71 did the same thing. Like, he had a wheel, but it wasn't the same as big as this. And also, you know, if you're dyslexic, 71, 17.
Oh, yeah, you know.
How can you not mix them?
I'm glad I like this build submarines thing, though. That's good.
Yeah,
back.
hot,
I like it.
Hot. But he's got to do better.
Speaking of man, it's not hot.
27 laps in.
After we praised him mightily last season.
Why don't he do better? You want to tell me that? Tell me, what is the reason for his failures?
He's got some.
Ooh, come off on that, that's for sure. All right, what do you think? Who's the winner? Who's the winner? I don't know. That rounds up.
First, kind of not. They call us a short track, but I disagree with that.
Right. It's definitely middle. I think.
I don't know. We haven't seen anything this year.
True.
I gotta go Trackhouse because Ross. I don't think I'll pull anything off.
You think Ross will again? This week?
I think he can do
it.
Yeah,
you go Ross?
I'm gonna go. It's either Ross or I'm like blame him and come back and be like, hey, should have won the race to prove that I've done everything. But
it's possible. Those are good picks. They're all wrong.
No.
I'm going to tell you why. The number 9 of Mr. Chaseable Elliott. I think that's his real name, right? Chaseable. It's like animal, like manimal. Chaseable, right? That's his name. They just shorten it to Chase. That's what I heard his real name. I'm just joking. Chase's real name. You know that? That's his name.
Yes.
I
did know that.
Maybe Bill's name is or something crazy. I don't know. Chase Elliott. I'm picking that car to break a long streak
and pull up a win.
Pull up a win at Phoenix, and everybody can say, "Oh man, he's back."
You know what? Let's put down there at Plan B. I know we're just jumping for joy that you said that.
They would want nothing more than a Chase Elliott win right now to hit the area. On a tirade, Chase is off, just clicking them.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't know. Well, people will buy the diecast. I'm sure. I was about to say this scheme though.
It's trash.
It just seems like the weakest scheme he has.
Still buy it.
They'll still buy it. They'll buy it. They'll buy it good. Anything else we got going on? Listen, after this week, we got Bristol.
We got Bristol next week.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
We got to get ready for that. There's a truck race on Saturday. There's a cup race on Sunday. We'll be there milking our best goat, probably, I guess. Right?
I always save my finest goat for the Bristol race.
What else can we do? It's St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Y'all partying and stuff.
Yeah.
We ain't even talked about what we're going to do. Maybe we'll come down and see. Maybe we won't. Who knows?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
We're not Irish.
That's true. Then that's it. Bristol, baby. Do you think anybody's going to show up here at Bristol since we went back to the pavement?
I'm not too I'm not too confident that because before we went to dirt and everybody lost their minds, started complaining about it, the spring Bristol race was half full anyway.
Yeah, it was very low attendance. I'm not out buying tickets yet. I'm just telling
you. I'm not because it could snow or rain.
Right.
So
that's gonna wait till the last minute with this thing.
Yep.
It rains more than it doesn't rain every race weekend.
It seems like it.
Which is really weird because we have plenty of times when it's not raining here. This is not Seattle.
Yeah.